Hello everybody, Angel Arts here, and we are still in Skyhold, everyone, here in Dragon Age Inquisition. Still need to talk to a whole bunch of people. Still got that throne. I still have that throne quest to do. Jumping on fire, jumping on fire, jumping on fire. Oh, this is the garden. I've already been to the garden. I'm gonna see if Dorian has anything new to say. Because again, I've hung out with virtually every single person, but not Dorian. Unless I need to gain more approval from him. I've been getting approval from him, though, from the quests that I've been doing.
You seem very interested in my opinions.
I should go.
I do rather like watching you leave.
Oh, nice. Looks like somebody's flirting with me as well. Still, there's supposed to be a Leliana. There's supposed to be a Leliana. Maybe because I have to go up here. Oh, this is where Leliana is. And her spy network. That's why I couldn't find her. These are all the crows are. Okay, cool. This is like the owlery in Harry Potter. A note found in Skyhold's rookery. Sadler, Baron Plucky. I don't care how many missions he's flown or how many lives his actions have saved. He is a holy terror. Nearly pecked out my eye the last time I tried to attach a message to him. All the dramatic flapping and squawking caused the sister to come over. You should have seen her look when she snatched the letter from me. If I had a weaker constitution, it might have killed me on the spot. I suppose she thought I was trying to murder her prized raven, and all she had to do was coo at him, and the Baron hopped onto her shoulder, all sweetness, and nestled into her neck. How does she do it? All the birds like her. Is it blood magic? It's blood magic, isn't it? Weaver. A fine time to close a border. The news is dire. There are rumors that our warden brothers and sisters in Ferelden have all perished. Without the Grey Wardens, the blight will take Ferelden. Then it will undoubtedly spread. It will go north to Novara and the Marches. It will come west to Orlais. At the head will be an archdemon, and in its wake will come thousands upon thousands of darkspawn. We must be ready to stare squarely into the eyes of oblivion. Many of you have asked why we remain here when such threats are mounting in the east. The problem, you see, is not a new one for us. Politics. To say Ferelden and Orlais have been at odds is an understatement. These two are like dogs and cats. We wardens are a legion by address only, but that does not seem to matter to Ferelden's leaders. Word is that the king of Ferelden is dead, and his successor, Loghain Mactyr, decrees that no warden set foot in the country. Mactyr, a national hero who helped expel invading Orlesian forces from Ferelden, seems to have it out for our order too. Maybe he doubts our abilities. Maybe he's more foolish than the history books make him out to be. This is why we must wait, even as Ferelden willingly welcomes its fate. An address by Warden Constable Blackwall, a Val Chevin to his recruits, 930 Dragon. Really? Blackwall said to leave Ferelden be? Interesting. Did not know that. Huh. Oh, it's Leliana. Been looking for you, dear. On the condition of your charges. Dear Leliana, you'll be happy to learn that your friends are doing well. Schmooples II is still unhappy about his meal plan and tries to get into the pantry. Oh, yay! I'm wondering if the original Schmooples passed away, but bore a Schmooples II. I had to have a bolt installed, and now he whines constantly. The two little ones are still a handful, but good news. I've managed to discourage Brulette from relieving herself on the silk rug Justinia gave you. I'm glad somebody's taking care of Schmooples II. Felicine, from 2 doors over, has been visiting almost every day to play with the nugs. She is quite delightful, and Schmooples II is fond of her. I suspect it is because she brings him sweets from her father's shop. I had to ask her governess to keep her from visiting the house. However, as someone tried to infiltrate it 2 nights ago, an agent of one of the Blanchards, hoping to uncover some of the Nightingale's secrets. I neutralized and interrogated him. His ability to withstand questioning was deplorable. Someone needs to talk to the Blanchards about their spies. All I had to do was put Schmooples II in his face and tell him that I hadn't fed the creature that day. Your pet played his part admirably. I received your orders and will depart for Ferelden as soon as possible. I have arranged for Garter to take over Nug keeping. Nice. Hey, Leliana.
I'm sorry.
So am I.
Whoa, what's going on here? What?
The names of those we lost.
Oh, okay.
You must blame me for this.
Now that you mention it, it was your fault. No.
We all saw who attacked us. We know exactly who to blame.
She looks so sad.
I keep
Leliana.
wondering if I could have done something different.
I don't like seeing you
When
sad.
the first of my lookouts went missing, I pulled the rest back, awaiting more information. If they'd stayed in the field, they could have bought us more time. I was afraid to lose my agents. And instead, we lost Haven.
You care for your men, though, Leliana. That counts, too.
You look out for your people. That's a good thing.
Is it? My people know their duty. They know the risks. They understand that the Inquisition may call upon them to give their lives.
Our people aren't tools to be used and discarded. Your instincts were right. Their lives matter.
Thank you, Art.
Can we afford such sentimentality? What if Corypheus...
We are better than Corypheus.
Exactly. Art's really starting to... He's starting to, be more confident in himself. You know, I think he's still a very humble Canary, but he's now that he's in this position, he's starting to own it a little bit, but not letting it get to his head, you know? So I'm glad that he's actually, unlike before, when he didn't intervene at all, when Leliana, you know, if you remember that choice, you could intervene or you could stay silent when she's talking about killing that person. I mean, he was willing to just let it go and say, well, Leliana's above me. She knows better than I do. I'm not going to say anything. But now, he's actually starting to interject his opinions on Leliana. So I really am seeing another, you know, another aspect of Art developing his character development.
Inquisitor?
You must miss Justinia.
The Divine's death hit you hard. How have you been feeling?
Oh, you are referring to my outburst in the Haven. I am much better now. Justinia was such a dear friend, and there were so many things going wrong.
Well, tell me about it, Leliana. Talk to me. Everybody else is? Come on. Come on.
Sometimes it's best to talk these things out.
I was there when the hero Ferelden defeated the Archdemon. We won the day, and I thought the Maker smiled on me. When the Divine requested my help, I went to her. I owed her that much. I sacrificed so much to do the Maker's work. But now, Justinia is dead.
But she lived that long,
I was
though.
angry. I felt betrayed. But I shouldn't have let my emotions get the better of me. I'm sorry.
Leliana, if it wasn't for you, the Divine could very well have died much sooner. I mean, don't be upset that she died. Be grateful that she lived for as long as she did. And I think a lot of that has to do with you. You know? I mean, eventually people die. And I think you were very intricate. You were very an integral part of keeping her, you know, alive for as long as she was.
Don't apologize. You were grieving and upset. I understand.
Thank you. Now enough of this. Let us think more pleasant thoughts.
I want you to sing again, Leliana. With Cullen. You two need to do a duet or something. Greg Ellis, by the way, I actually knew this beforehand, I just completely forgot. Greg Ellis, the guy who voices Cullen, he actually does have a music theater background. The man can sing, legit. I've seen videos. He's really good. So, oh gosh. I wish that we got to hear more of Cullen singing. Maybe you might get to hear it during his romance. I'm gonna have to check that out blindly at some point when I do. I am planning on possibly recording my playthrough of another Inquisitor specifically to romance Cullen, and I'd like to record my genuine reactions to his romance. So Who knows? Maybe he might end up wooing my female Inquisitor, my Femquisitor, with a song or two. That would be a dream come true for me.
Anything I should know?
It seems that the Orlesian army is awaiting our next move. Some of the generals are sympathetic to our cause, others are still suspicious. Our actions are under a great deal of scrutiny.
Anything I should know?
I've agents stationed by the ruins of Haven should Corypheus or his lackeys return. So far nothing, and the breach has been quiet for some time. That is something at least.
Good.
Anything I should know?
Altegan has returned to Redcliffe Castle and resumed his duties as lord.
Ooh, can we go back to
The
Redcliffe?
people are returning, slowly but surely.
I'm wondering if we get to meet Tegan.
Unfortunately, our show of support for the mages has angered many.
Maybe if we go there, we can see Tegan. That'd be awesome.
Anything I should know?
I've nothing to report at the moment.
They called you the left hand of the divine.
That they did. What of it?
I could use the left hand of the divine at my side out there.
Every agent out in the world is my eyes, my ears, my blade. Wherever my people are, I am also. Coming with you, leaving my post, would blind and bound me. Do you see?
That makes sense. I'm glad they actually are giving explanations as to why these characters can't join you.
What is the point of an Inquisition?
Justinia would have started the Inquisition if the Divine Conclave failed to restore peace.
Gotcha.
She hoped that with enough support, we could challenge the very tenets of the Chantry. She wanted the Chantry to treat the mages fairly. But sometimes I wonder, why stop at mages? The Chantry has committed many injustices. If we're going to change it, why not change the whole thing? It's just a thought. None of this will be possible if we fail.
I'm sorry she didn't live to see the Inquisition.
So am I.
Let's continue this
We'll
later,
talk more
Leliana.
later.
Alright. Wow, it's the rookery. Oh yeah, and the roof is open. Ooh. Hopefully the people down there don't have to watch their heads too much with this big giant hole. Okay, well, you know what? Not gonna worry about it. And I was gonna say, Solas is down there and he's got a bald head, so, yeah. Cullen is ready to report in. Return to the war table for reward. Alright. A rookery. That's about it. So, is there anyone that I haven't spoken to thoroughly? I've spoken to Leliana, Solus, Dorian, Varric, thoroughly. Vivienne, I have not. Josephine, I believe I've exhausted as much as I could. Cullen, I believe... Yes, I believe I've exhausted Cullen's conversations. And Cole's. And Sarah. And Cassandra. Okay, and Blackwall, I think. No, I don't think I've exhausted Blackwalls yet. Let me just make sure. Fast travel? Okay, Cole, Cullen. Iron Bull, Cassandra, Sarah, Blackwall. Where's Vivienne? Vivienne's over there. Fast travel. Yep. I was like, no wonder you have to fast travel in this place. Where is Vivienne? Varric's there. Vivienne? Vivienne? Maybe she's down here. Oops! Or at least... No, that's Sarah. Where's Vivienne?
How do you know they won't attack here?
Unless she's up there. Oh, she might be up in that balcony. Oh, how do I get up there again? This place is so confusing, I don't remember. Not that way, I don't think. Maybe over here? Maybe? Oh, yes, there she is. Vivienne, I guess is where Vivienne sleeps.
What is it?
How can you possibly oppose freedom for your own people?
You live in the world, Inquisitor. You have eyes and ears. The obvious cannot have completely escaped you. The world is not made up of mages and Templars or circles and chantries. There is no us and no them. There are only people. People who must share a world which is not portioned equally among all. My own people want a larger share of the world, uncaring that they have already been granted great power.
Should be made fair. Or they didn't ask for power.
That's not their fault. They can't help what they are.
Wolves cannot live peacefully among sheep, no matter how much they regret being wolves. The wolves howl and claw at the fences that hold them back. Take pity and you let them loose among the lambs. And what do the sheep do? Panic, and the scent of their fear drives the wolves to attack.
It will take time, but people can learn not to fear magic.
One cannot unlearn a primal fear. Like fire or heights, it is not about prejudice. It is about survival. I care for the witch hunts that will come. I care for the angry mobs who string up mages on gibbets for the vultures. I care that my stupid brethren will kill and be killed by frightened people defending their families from monsters. I will stand in opposition to that, whatever you may do.
Wow. Wow, she really, the two of us, we really are
Can I
having,
assist you?
we really are not having, I think my approval rating of Vivienne is really showing right now.
I'd like to know more about you, Madame Vivienne.
How sweet of you, my dear. But I'm sure there's nothing I can say that you don't already know. Yes, my dear?
I wanted to ask you about the Circle of Magi.
Of course. What do you wish to know?
You must have an opinion of the Templars after living so long in the Circle.
Having opinions about Templars, my dear, is exactly like having opinions about mages or Navarans or men. I have known some who are impossible to endure and some who are utterly charming. I have suffered insults at the hands of those in the armor, but no more than I endured from nobles or tradesmen in Val Royaux. Personally, I have found the Templars a useful tool, skilled at keeping more unpleasant elements at bay.
If the Circle disbanded, how can you still belong to it?
The Circle is an idea, my dear, and an idea cannot be dissolved. Many of the first enchanters voted for rebellion, caring little that anything short of a unanimous decision would pit mage against mage. Rather than dissolving it, Grand Enchanter Fiona's vote split the Circle in two. The rebels follow her, the loyalists follow me.
If you lead all the Loyalists, why are you only First Enchanter and not Grand Enchanter?
Grand Enchanters are elected, and since there are no First Enchanters besides myself, no vote can be held. I could name myself Grand Enchanter, but the title holds no meaning now. When the circles are restored, that will change.
Gotcha. Alright, Vivienne. I'm hoping I have time to, you know, build up our friendship. Even if we disagree, I'm hoping we can, you know, still be friends. Because right now, we're struggling a little bit, it seems. I hear the birds. Alright. We're gonna go to Blackwall. See if we can get his final opinions. And then we're gonna go on my throne. And start judging people, apparently. And then after that, I'll probably be done running around Skyhold and can actually, like, you know, go out and about again and go adventuring. Hack and slash some stuff and all that. Iron Bull, Sarah, Blackwall. Blackwall's that way. Oh yeah, I have to go that way. Probably should take the stairs. Okay. Here we go. Thren? I already spoke with Thren, right?
Thanks for my life in Haven. You've all sorts serving now. If that means change, so be it.
Okay. I hope I did everything, guys. If there's stuff that I'm missing, that I missed out, like rooms of the Skyhold I missed out, I apologize. There's just so many things. Construction report, mixed elements. I'll match best I can, but there are two substructures here. Skyhold was built in stages, or rebuilt. Is this where we want to invest? If it's fallen before, how can we be sure it won't fall again? Jane, foundation repair. 2 words, the Inquisitor. Invest and commit. We are as strong as the will of the weakest of us. Cassandra Pentecost. Cassandra definitely has a lot of faith in me. And a lot of respect, considering how she stood down when I, you know, when I stopped her. Oh look, it's my, here's the stables. It's my horse.
Never had better. Perhaps Mr. Dennett will join us now. Space like this needs an expert.
That's true. Everybody else is joining in. This Blackwall. Wonder if there's anything else up here that I missed in the barn. I don't think so. Okay. Hey, Blackwall. Well.
This is just... It's something to keep their hands busy.
It's a griffin.
I'm grateful you tracked me down when you did. As exciting as wandering the woodlands was, this is better. It's good to be part of something so important. Something that could change things.
Oops.
The Grey Wardens are huge and important. You're part of that.
True, but without a blight on the horizon, everything the Wardens do feels like waiting. This, the Inquisition, is what matters now. And I'm grateful to be a part of it. You are who you choose to follow. Someone told me that once. Took me years to understand what he meant.
There's wisdom in that.
It was a chevalier who said those words to me. A powerful man, but never without honor. A true knight. We met as competitors in the Grand Tourney. He left me with that advice before we parted. Put aside his own ambitions to help me win the melee. I don't think I even thanked him.
What is this Grand Tourney?
You've never heard of it? The Grand Tourney of the Free Marches?
No.
It's a spectacle. Song, dance, wine, every amusement you can imagine. But the greatest part is the contest of arms. Prove yourself in the Grand Tourney, and you can make your fortune.
How did he help you?
There were 100 men on the field, each one fighting for himself. The knight and I had forged an alliance. It was just the two of us, and we took all comers. The goal, down as many opponents as possible. He always let me deliver the final blow.
It was generous of him.
He said I stood to gain everything, while he'd lose nothing. When it was over, he offered to mentor me.
Oh.
To teach me to become a chevalier like him.
Gotcha.
And I, young and stupid, turned him down flat.
Wow.
I just won the melee at the Grand Tourney. I didn't need him.
Oh, wow.
I should have gone with him. Perhaps things could have been different.
You're here now. A Grey Warden. It worked out.
I suppose it did, didn't it? But I'm older. Hopefully wiser. And I think I've chosen the right person to walk with.
Aww. Thank you. Thank you, Blackwall. That's so sweet of you. Everything else the same?
Barrick's friend Hawk said there were suspicions of corruption in Grey Warden ranks. Do you know anything about that?
Corruption? What sort of corruption?
Corypheus. He's been known to influence the minds of wardens.
That could very well explain why so many have disappeared.
That's disconcerting.
If this is true, then all wardens are in danger, even you. You'd better find your brothers.
I agree. If Hawk's given you an idea where to start, we should get moving immediately.
Yeah, because that means it would affect Angelus too.
How much do you know about Corypheus?
Not much. I always thought the stories of magisters corrupting the Golden City were just that. Stories. I didn't expect them to be true, and I certainly didn't expect to find one of them still alive.
Do you know if there are more Darkspawn like Corypheus?
I don't know. I'm not sure any warden knows.
Don't the Grey Wardens know everything about Darkspawn?
You don't have to know how a Darkspawn came to be in order to kill it. We're soldiers, not historians.
True.
And the world would be better off if people focused on defeating evil rather than explaining how it came to be.
But that might be an important part in defeating it once and for all this time, though, because obviously it didn't work last time.
Corypheus stopped being human a long time ago. Darkspawn don't have human lifespans, do they?
No, I suppose they don't. They're unnatural and sustained by evil. It's been thousands of years. You'd think the Wardens would have managed to kill the first Darkspawn by now.
That's a good point.
Let's discuss something else. What do you think of the Inquisition?
If we mobilized all the Inquisition's forces, Thedas itself would shake beneath our feet.
You must have some feelings about our friends.
Madame Vivian only allied with the Inquisition because she knows it will bring her power.
That could be
The
true.
most poisonous snakes are often the most beautiful.
You must have some feelings about our friends.
Have you seen the stories Varric's been writing? His descriptions of me are colorful, to say the least.
You must have some feelings about our friends.
Sarah doesn't know who she is or what she wants, and doesn't even care.
Huh.
You must have some feelings about our friends.
Last time we dined, Sarah put away 12 potatoes, an entire roast duck, and 4 different tarts.
Wow.
I'm not sure where any of it goes.
You must have some feelings about our friends.
I fear for Cassandra sometimes, the way she throws herself into battle. I've never known a warrior like her.
Yeah.
You must have some feelings about our friends.
I fear for Cassandra sometimes, the way she throws herself into battle. I've never known a warrior like her.
What do you think of my advisors?
Cullen. He's got the look of a man who's been through too much.
Yeah.
He's seen the best and the worst of humanity, and I think he still struggles with where that leaves him. Still, I trust him to watch my back.
Me too. I definitely would watch Cullen's back and front and all around.
You must have some feelings about our friends.
Have you seen the stories Varric's been writing? His descriptions of me are colorful, to say the least.
What do you think of my advisors?
Cullen. He's got the look of a man who's been through too much.
Oh, thank you,
He's
Blackwall.
seen the best and the worst of humanity, and I think he still struggles with where that leaves him. Still, I trust him to watch my back.
That's enough.
We should return to our duties.
As you wish.
I didn't want to
You
just
are,
walk.
after all, in charge.
I didn't want to just walk away. I had to like let him repeat what he said and then, you know, politely say I have to get going. See ya. Alright, so what we are going to do now, because I think I've pretty much exhausted... I have found every room that I could find in Skyhold. There may very well be a room or two that I missed, but hopefully not so much. So now that I've done that, I am going to... Where are we? Oh, jeez. I'm trying to get to my throne room. It's the most central place in this whole building. And I thought I knew where I was going, but apparently not. Oh, here we are. Alright, let's go ahead and sit and do Judgment. I'm not sure how many of these I need to do, but we'll see.
Worship.
Carry on. Alright, let's try this out. Whew. How many of these do I need to do?
You recall Garion Alexius of the Winter.
Oh.
Ferelden has given him to us as an acknowledgement of your aid. The formal charges are apostasy, attempted enslavement, and attempted assassination, on your own life, no less. The Winter has disowned and stripped him of his rank. You may judge the former Magister as you see fit.
After speaking with Alexius, I mean, Art kind of felt like he needed a chance to redeem himself. And I think Alexius realizes the error of his ways. And he could prove to be a good ally, but I wouldn't trust him completely. Just, you know.
I remember what would have happened to Thedas if his treachery had succeeded.
I couldn't save my son. Do you think my fate matters to me?
Will you offer nothing more in your defense?
You've won nothing. The people you saved, the acclaim you've gathered. You'll lose it all in the storm to come.
Well, that doesn't sound like...
Render your judgment, Inquisitor.
He's kind of turning his tune. Make him harmless, a tranquil. Oof. I don't know if I would want to do that. I'm executing him myself. Imprison him. He'll serve Redcliffe's mages. I want him researching magic. Oh, that could be dangerous. I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't know if I could make him a tranquil. I don't want to execute him. Imprison him. He'll serve Redcliffe's mages. Oof. This is tough. I don't know if Art can make him a tranquil. He's not gonna execute him. Imprisoning him won't do any good. Like, just making him rot in prison, I don't know. It's between imprison him and serve Redcliffe's mages. What would Art do? What would Art do? Because it doesn't seem like he's all that interested in helping our cause. I feel like Fiona, though, would love the opportunity to to lord over him, to be in charge over him. And I feel like Fiona's strong enough to keep him, and the other mages to keep him under wraps. I wouldn't want him researching magic. That seems like that's a really dangerous thing. Executing and president. He'll serve Redcliffe's mages.
You swore to the mages you'd help them. I will have you uphold that promise.
Sarah disapproves.
Fiona will take charge of you. Any knowledge, favor, or coin you own will go toward the mage's future.
A headsman would have been kinder.
Is there anyone else? Okay. Looks like that was it for now. That was pretty cool, though. I did enjoy that. It was nerve-wracking. And a lot of people who approved, but there was Sarah. Sarah was the only one who disapproved. That's fine. There were like 4 or 5 people who approved, so I'm good. So, before I end this video, I'm going to check out the War Council one more time, because I'm about to go to bed, and I might as well see if I can grab some of the longer things to cook overnight. Because apparently it's real time, not in-game time. A friend in Quarinus. My Lord Inquisitor, considerable as your support has been, I'm saddened to report my motion died on the Senate floor. Although I am hardly surprised my fellows in the Magisterium don't enjoy the thought of having their freedom limited in any fashion. This was, however, hardly the point of the motion. It was a statement that needed to be made. and your support allowed me to make it far louder, and clearer than I ever would have on my own. So I thank you. With any luck, this will draw support from the notorious cultists still in the shadows, but I say, let them come. I will not back down in the face of such fools. I'm sending along a few things I hope will aid your efforts, and we'll see what more I can drum up. Give my love to Dorian. The poor boy is such a hothouse orchid. He must be wilting in the cold. Magister Miveris Tilani. I didn't get any rewards for this? Oh. Hopefully I got approval from Dorian for, you know, attempting to help him with his quest. This one is still in progress. Yeah, she's gonna be busy with that. So which of these things, hinterland resources, our shipment of resources from the hinterlands has arrived. 6 onyx. Thank you, sir. Which of these things are particularly 13 minutes? The rescue missing soldiers in Ferelden. We already did that one. Completed. Completed. In progress. Conscript for the Inquisition. What we need is information. Grey Warden's influence may loosen the tightest lips. We need to bolster forces. Nah. How long was that, by the way? 54 minutes? Looking for ones that are going to take hours that I can do overnight. 13 minutes, yeah. Reclaiming the Mage Rebellion for sketch. That's not too much. Locate the weapon of Teardra, completed, available. Proving stability. Yeah. Find the Warden. Ooh. Hawk has revealed that Corypheus can influence the minds of Grey Wardens. If the Darkspawn brings them under his sway, he'll command a legion of highly skilled warriors. The Inquisition must hunt down Hawk's Grey Warden ally hiding in Crestwood to learn about other Wardens' plans. No one has traveled to or from Crestwood since the breach. And Leliana will send her fast agents to discover what disaster has rendered it silent. I'm not quite ready to do that one yet. Completed that one. Ally from Starkhaven, search of the Hack Rider. That's 42 minutes. Upon the Waking Sea. 3 hours? Oh yeah, this has got to be one of them. As soon as we show interest in the area, others will follow, so let's go force and occupy the islands. It requires stealth. A few skilled agents given time will quietly search the islands. I'm leaning towards Leliana for that one. Memorial for Haven. 54. Gather coin. This one's a long one, I think. No, it's not that long. Your heart shall burn is completed. Make contact, liberate Deloy, investigate the Elmwood Plains. Wicked Eyes, Wicked Hearts, the Serpent of Devara. That's 2 hours. Okay. Investigate Hunter's Fell, that's 10 minutes. Alliances. That's an hour. Not quite 2 hours though. Choosing a successor is only 54 minutes. Truth or Dare, that's for Vivienne, it's 54 minutes. I do want to do stuff for Vivienne though. And that's 54 minutes. Okay, a lot of these are about an hour. So let's do... Inquisition agents have uncovered a potential problem in the nation of Navarra. To a mage by the name Borelius has recently been noted in the company of King Marcus, and rumors comment on how strange it is for a new advisor to be so closely heated. As there is evidence to indicate Borelius is a member of the Venatori, having the Navarran king under their sway give the adult cult a great deal of power and hinder the Inquisition's ability to operate in the north. Well, he's a mage. I mean, if it's a mage, Templars make sense. Here, I'll choose Cullen for this job. And then Leliana, you can do the other one, which I believe was... Was that... Upon the Waking Sea? Yes. That would have been 2 hours. This is 3 hours, yeah. This requires stealth. A few skilled agents given time to quickly search the lands.
Inquisitor.
Thank you, my dear. You guys rock. Let's see if that quest, like, was approved by Dorian. Yeah, Dorian approves. I got something. Okay, cool. Alright, I'm done for now, guys. Thank you again for watching this episode of Gay Let's Play Dragon Age Inquisition. Tune in next time, folks, and until then, love yourselves and love each other.